happy Sunday. This is Table Talk with Rita, Felleh, Arah. I just want to wish you guys happy Sunday. If you're watching from PROIB blog, and you're watching from Bontu blog and Rita Felleh Arah official, and you're watching from Daughters of Sierra Leone platform. Today, here with me, I have my amazing guest. I will go first with Samuel. If Samuel, are you there? Can you introduce yourself, please?
Yeah, thank you very much. This is Rita Felleh Arah. Yes, I am Samuel Omotosho. Right now I'm the General Coordinator of Daughters of Sierra Leone, and I work with Advanced Nigeria. I'm an HR professional. I I write, I train, I speak. Actually, my LinkedIn, you can access me there. I will definitely answer you. Samuel Omotosho on LinkedIn, Sam underscore Motosho on Instagram. I'm excited to be here, and it's Valentine love season. So it's great to be part of the show tonight, and I'm pretty sure we're going to have a wonderful time together with other people we have together in the studio. Thank you so much for this opportunity, Mrs. Rita Felleh. Thank you so much. Let's
Thank you,
enjoy.
Samuel. Yes, thank you so much, Samuel. And Faith, I will have you to introduce yourself, please. Faith, we can hear you.
Myself.
Yes, go ahead. Faith, we can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, better.
Okay.
Okay,
My name
sorry
is
about that, guys.
okay.
Sorry. Go ahead.
So sorry. My name is Faith Yusuf. I'm a fashion designer and I reside in California. I'm happy to be here, and I also want to appreciate Sister Rita for the opportunity given to me to be in this platform. So I say thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you so much, Faith. Abdul, I have my own brother here with me today. Abdul, as always. Abdul, can you please introduce yourself, please?
Sure. Thank you, Rita. My name is Abdul. I am a Sierra Leonean American. Just a little bit about myself. I'm a consultant. Um, you know, um, it's a pleasure to be here again today, to discuss. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Abdul. So, for all of you that are here today, I want to wish you happy Sunday. And I am so excited to have this conversation. So, like, we're going to be talking about um, who gives better gift, men or women. So, if you want to be part of this conversation, send your comments, or you can we're going to try to post the link, but because we have too many panelists, so just send your comments and we'll read. J Boy, okay, thank you, J Boy. She already fixed it. Fatimata, thank you so much. So let's keep the ball rolling. Let's keep the ball rolling. Let's keep so I will go first with Faith. I'm gonna choose a woman first. So Faith, who do you think gives better gift? A man or a woman?
Uh, to me, I think it depends
Okay.
because it's not a. It's first of all, when it comes to the woman aspect, there's this saying they'll say happy wife is happy life. So there are some women, no matter you give them the whole world, they still will not satisfy. They will not even appreciate what you are giving to them. Okay. But the most important thing is that it's not about giving the gift, no matter how little it is. The most important is that you are giving that gift from the heart. So that is what I would say. You are giving that gift from the heart. You are not, you, not
Right.
it's not competition.
Right.
First of all, marriage is not competition. So the
Right.
gift shouldn't be competition that, oh, I'll give you the best gift. Let me give the best gift. Let the man give the best gift, or let the woman give the best gift. So to my own perspective, as regard I and my husband, we don't compete as regard who give the best gift. What No matter the gift my husband is giving to me, Valentine or no Valentine, I will appreciate. And no matter the gift I give to my husband, the same thing, he appreciates. There are times I don't even buy anything. I will just say, okay, I know he loved a particular food. Let me just do that because he loves eating healthy food. Okay, let me just do something special for him. And he will really appreciate. It's also a gift. You don't need to go hard. You don't need to like break the bank. You understand? You don't need to break the bank to go and like, oh, I need to buy this expensive thing to appreciate my husband, or for me to be the person that will buy the best gift. No, you don't need
Okay.
to do that. You can cook. You can just do little things matters a lot.
Okay. So for those of my viewers that are watching, I know mostly will I'll try to be going back and forth with a little Creole and a little English. Okay, what if faith they talk about? Faith they say, not all the time you get for buy expensive gifts for give. Though we get some people then they weigh them just bent on they want the most expensive gifts. Now like this social media now it don't corrupt boku with brother and with sisters then. What do they see now social media Indian love, we want follow we man then do that same thing then they it okay for wish, but if you not get am, not push scatter your own good relationship where you don't date am because of you see say this person Elizabeth Iman buy and this, so me self you not buy and this. I don't see boku na Valentine they cancel on Tuesday. I don't see boku people then they where Valentine they come. It's good to be hopeful. It's good to want the good things in life, but not pressure your partner, being man or woman. Let will not the pressure we partner them because of this person game. You see sometimes where this Valentine they cancel all man they post all kind picture. So now I make we do this program today. Lo we able for talk about it. Being man or being woman or anything where you partner give you get for satisfied. If now check able for give you for Valentine, now for it they are check and be thankful for that. So I will come to demand them. Let's go to Abdul. Abdul, I'm gonna go over to you so you can give us what do you think coming from a man's side. Abdul?
Able to speak Creole, so I don't know the guests if they can understand if I speak Creole or English, which either. What do you
Yeah.
guys prefer? Creole? Is that okay?
That
Creole?
whatever you're comfortable, that's fine.
Okay. Okay. So, in terms of society, especially this Valentine's Day they can soon. In terms of society, society expect the man for doing best for give gift. I hope that makes sense. If man no give gift, it's like okay, the woman expect the gift, right? Again, it varies, but because of society expect the man for go out your way for seduce the woman, especially during this time, yeah, and buy gifts for her. The woman accept and also a part of the woman nature for receive the gift. And also woman in a give gift to woman they give it because of nature. The woman they accept, I mean they expect for the man for getting gift. I don't dare, for example, I don't dare a work doing like Valentine's Day. Woman they talk about they can't wait for let them see what in a man they bring for them for Valentine's Day. Whose kind of gifts they want to get, you understand? And you also it depends on the person. Some people don't want much, some people they want more, some people they then satisfy what they get. But in terms, I think the man then they give more
Okay.
gift to woman. I can
Okay.
pass on to the next person.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Abdul. Samuel, are you there? Samuel? Samuel. Okay, he's not there. For those of you that are watching, we are having a conversation. We are talking about men or women who gives better gift. Faith already gave her own what she felt like. She talked about expectations. Us women, we expect a lot, and when those expectations are not met, then there's this thing called our feelings are hurt. We become emotional. We felt like, oh, he should have given me this. Let me go way back. This was in 2004. At that time, someone was living with me, and on Valentine's Day, so her boyfriend then um, bought this artificial flowers for her. At that time, I was dating somebody at that time. So this person got me, a big bouquet of fresh flowers and a big old teddy bear, right? I was not expecting that, but I got that. That was 2004. So she was living with me. So she was like, "Oh wow, that's nice," and all that. So for me, I just see it like it's every other day. I appreciate the gift, but it was not really a big deal. Everybody likes gifts. Let's clear that. Everybody loves to be gifted. But if this person didn't think about it, some people express their love differently. Now, at that time, the person that got the artificial flower, she was so upset. Why was she upset? And she called the guy, her boyfriend. Then he said, "Why would you give me what this stupid gift?" She was so angry. I was like, "Calm down, girl. At least he thought about you. Look at you. So now go back to comparison. Now she now like, "Oh, but you have fresh flowers. Why would you give me a fake flower?" I said, "So that means our relationship is fake." So that thing, because of that, do you know they break up? They break up because of that. Oh, this person had this person didn't have that. So for me, I'm talking from a woman point of view. I know sometimes our men, they don't for them, so men, it's Valentine is every day, and they have their way of expressing their love to you. So sometimes some men don't buy gifts, but they will take you out. So I know it's a day that they've put one day aside, say this is Valentine. It's good to celebrate love, but we can celebrate love in a different way, a different fashion way, a different thing. Don't hope, oh, my husband is going to buy me a car. Or as a man, oh, Valentine, she's going to buy me my favorite perfume. If she didn't get it for you, that should be a problem. So I'll go over to Faith, then I'll come back and we can talk about it more. Faith?
Okay. Hello. Uh, like what Mr. Hadbu just said, he said men give small gift, as into his own perspective, that men give small gift. That there are some women that he saw of recent, they were like, "Oh, I am so excited! I can't wait to see the kind of gift my husband is going to give to me," and all that. Just like you said, Sister Rita, social media has really spoiled a lot of our women, because they go to social media and they see this, because there's what is trending now, this bouquet that is trending now, this money bouquet. Sometimes you see them arranging, it all depends on the country that you are staying. So they will
Mhm.
just arrange money and all that. Sometimes because sometimes those money, they are audio money, you don't know the amount that is there, but they will just hype it and say, "Oh, this is oh, my husband or my fiance or my boyfriend just gifted me $10,000, $4,000, $20,000," and you as a woman, when you cannot control yourself, you cannot you cannot be contented with what you have. You're just like, "Oh, so look at what a man just did. So is my husband not a man too? I can't wait for him to come." And you start getting angry, putting him under pressure and all that. Of course, he has bills to pay for the house. He has so many things to do. You're not even thinking of that one. You're just thinking about, "Oh, I want him to give me, he must buy me something on my Valentine's Day and all that." The woman might probably be in a group. You understand, a group of friends or peer group, peer pressure and all that. And at the end of the day, the woman will like, "Oh, look at what my friend," just like you said, Starita, that long time ago, that your friend was like comparing what your then boyfriend bought for you and all that. You don't need to do that. Appreciate what your spouse or what your boyfriend or whatever, or your fiance gives to. Appreciate that little thing. There are times it can even just me sometimes. Let me use my own self. There are times I don't even want that gift. I just want you to just say, "Oh, honey, thank you for taking care of my home. Thank you for taking care of our son. Thank you for taking care of thank you for standing in God, for praying for me." You understand? I love those appreciation. Just appreciate me. Appreciate all the things that I'm being privileged to do for you. That is what I want. Money is not everything. Gift is not everything. There are times the man can buy you gift. If that's what you want, he will be buying you gift. But at the end of the day, he doesn't appreciate anything you are doing. He doesn't even value you. He doesn't even care who you are and all that. But when somebody at least does that thank you, that appreciation, that is what keeps me. I love when my husband appreciates me, when he tells me thank you, oh thank you so much. But if my husband wants to add gift to it, no problem. But I love that appreciation. Just appreciate me. Just appreciate my hard work, all what I've been doing, my support for you, for your career and all that. Appreciate me. I love that. But some women will tell you, they will tell you, like in our Nigeria pidgin English, now appreciation will show up. That is what some women do.
The
Now,
appreciation.
and we Nigerians, I will tell you point blank, Nigerian women, we don't like bouquet, we don't like flower at all.
They like money. They
Now
like
money we want. You understand? Many Nigerian women don't want bouquet. Go tell you, they will use that slang for you. Now flower and watch up. Now
You know
flower.
what you just said, so that is so true. I have one of a friend of mine as well. Um on Valentine's Day, so I think the husband bought her a flower. So she said she's an Igbo person. She now say, he say, honey, why you go waste money, go buy this nonsense? African women.
Yes.
It's like the flower would die, right? And so, but that's how she expressed. You would have given me the money, like make her go buy chicken, make her grill her, no, we chop.
Yes.
And now I was now like, babe, you should have not said it like that. Now she said, what I want to do this flower do now? The flower not go die. So everybody
Flower not be our culture. It's not our culture. It's that money. Give us the money. Give us gifts.
Right.
That is what our own women they're after. Because I will talk for my own country where I come from. If you see any woman on social media being given rose flower, all those different type of flowers, forget those ones is just hyping. They just for me just hyping.
Augustine Toure, welcome. Thank you. I'll come back to that. Samuel, are you there? Samuel?
I'm backstage.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
Samuel,
I'm
because
in now.
for some reason I was not. Okay, Samuel, you can go ahead and give your own contribution.
You know, it's somehow funny actually. There is a point, a position of the society, that's a position of the masculine gender, there's a
Mm-hmm.
position of the female gender, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's different when it comes to boyfriend, girlfriend. It's a different ball game when you're in courtship before you get married. When it comes to married couples now, it's another different game entirely. So, and for me, I've experienced almost all of this scenario, you understand, as a
Right.
man. So when Abdul was talking that time, I was making mention of the pressure. The society
Mm-hmm.
believes that okay, guys should give the gifts. And
Mm-hmm.
the
So,
question
so
boils
are you
down to what we are
with what
what we are
Bible says
discussing.
for Samuel? So
Yeah,
men, the society. Okay.
yes, when we are talking about who gives the better gift,
Right.
I will not want to take side, you get, because let me say for guys that are still courting, let's say yes to get married, it's easy for a guy to want to impress the beautiful lady he want to spend the rest of his life with.
Right.
And that's what I will say that women should try to understand some certain things. I
Okay.
am not saying that it's not good to show love. There are several ways to show love, and there are several ways to show love per time and per season in our lives.
Right.
When I was younger, if you gift me on a Valentine, if you give me a frame, then I remember when I was secondary school, they give me a frame and put my picture on it, I know shape of love. I'll feel like, oh, I'll put it in my room. All
Right.
these cards. We'll buy
Right.
cards and write something special in it. All of those things were meaningful to me then, right? Because of my level. Now, maybe not. You get. So this is what I will say our women should try and understand, because life changes, experience changes, time we move per time, and we need to understand that if we do not allow pressure from the outside, pressure from the inside cannot kill us. But the moment we allow the pressure from the outside to overwhelm us, then we will lose our sanity. And that is why I don't really like following trend on social media, because there is this pressure it put on people, like, okay, probably my spouse is not doing enough. Look at the examples you've shared earlier. Like, my spouse is not doing enough. He should have done this. Guy XYZ did this for babe ABC. Do you get? It doesn't work that way. So there are several ways to show love. But for the guy, probably for the guy that bought flowers, and the lady did not appreciate. And that is where you have to understand your spouse or the person you're relating with. I was in a meeting in church recently, and we're like planning Valentine program. And I look at one woman, I said, if I want to get you a gift now, I know if I get you a wristwatch, you will like it. She said, how do you know I like wristwatch? This person is an elderly person. She's way older than me. She just looked at me like, guy, how do you know I like wristwatch? I said, you're asking me how I get to know you like wristwatch. I observe. I observe people. I study people a lot. But it could be strange that even the spouse of that woman can buy something different from wristwatch. So
Right.
that is where we have to be sensitive and try to understand what your partner will value. It may not, you may buy something much expensive, and that person, maybe what she will really appreciate is not even going to spend you that much. Do you get? I did
Yes.
something funny. I did something funny last year. I was just looking at, okay, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? And I saw um a store where one of my old students like that just opened a store selling all these undergarments, for you women. And like,
Mhm.
you know my wife knows me to be like, this conservative Christian brother, you understand. So I got some things that she didn't expect, that I
You shocked.
when
You
I
shocked her.
Wow. Wow.
Oh boy.
do you
My
really
God.
like this? Do you really like this?
Oh,
I
wow.
said, I like them. It will be good on you. They really. But this, like, you want me to wear this for you? I said, yes, I mean it. He said, but I like them too. I said, really? Really? You know, and sincerely speaking, I will not deceive you. If I had got to spend like I bought so many, like a dozen of it. Do you get?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
But
wow.
if I would go for wristwatch, I would spend more, but
Right.
she may not even appreciate it
Mm-hmm.
like what I got. So that's where the being sensitive, study the person you want to appreciate, try to know what that person will value, try to understand the love language that that person understand. Because if you speak another language that she doesn't understand, or that your spouse or the person you want to, it may not even be your spouse, that the person do not understand, you may just buy the gift and just like, okay, thank you. She may not really appreciate. If I want to get something for mama, I know what I can give to Mrs. Rita Felleh Arah that I know she will appreciate.
Mm.
Although she's the kind of person that appreciates anything you give to her, but I know what I can get at. I know if I should get you, oh, somewhere so thoughtful of you. How did you think about this? I like it,
Yeah.
She appreciates
because
on it.
I
I have
because
Even thank you, you appreciate.
I wanted to say something. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
yes,
Yeah,
Yes.
we
I
can
can.
hear you.
Okay, so this is what I want to say. Sam will say something very important, right?
Mm-hmm.
So think about it. It's hard to be a female now, right? Not only social media, think of these companies, right? Think of Mother's Day, think of Valentine's Day. These companies create an
Mm,
atmosphere for these women to achieve gifts, right? It's a lot of pressure on the men right? They create this fantasy,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's very hard to be a woman these days, right? Men, look at Father Days. You don't even see a lot in the West. You don't really see a lot about Father's Day because they know guys are low maintenance. They don't care. But a
Mm-hmm.
woman, think, Valentine's Day is coming, and look at the media and see what the media is going to put out. All this, these,
Lovey,
fancy
love.
things, lovey
It's
things,
audio. It's
correct.
audio.
Cater to
Yeah.
the
Just like
women. Yeah, the women expect this. They expect it because they see this in the media. The media making an
yes.
expectation for the guy to go out, spend money on the woman. So it's
Mm-hmm.
very, we talk a lot, but it's very hard to be a woman. Not every woman have that vibe to say, you know what, I'm satisfied with what I have. Right? They go to
But
work. They see what their friends brag about. Oh, my husband get me this. Imagine this. You have young girls. They come home. They marry young.
mm-hmm.
All these things. And they
Like
expect, correct. They expect their husband to do the same. So it's very hard. I know we criticizing women, but it's very hard at this day. It's very, very difficult to be a
uh,
woman.
it's
It's
true.
very difficult. Very
It's true
difficult.
as women. So this is why we try to bring programs like this so we can talk about stuff because we are all Africans here. So we can see because now a lot of peer pressure,
Oh yes,
Too
um
much.
a lot
too
of peer
much.
social media is a good thing, but is caused a lot of damage more than good. Because
Yes.
now, for example, sometimes I'll travel a lot, but you don't get to see me post it on social media
Mm-hmm.
because one, when you post it, let's say you didn't even know how long I've been saving to go on that trip. You didn't even know, like probably you see, I said, oh, my husband bought me a car or something. I don't do that. I'm just making example. But you didn't know how long he's been saving. We all want gift. We all want nice things in life. But for me, I'm talking from a woman point of view. I feel like for us women to be a little bit more patient, if you're going out with a guy, and if it can only afford for you guys to take public transportation, just take it with him, you know. And most of the times, words are powerful. Things we say to our spouse, it can even your boyfriend, if you're
Yes.
not married, it's very strong. They take it so personal. So,
Sister Rita, I have something to say, please.
huh?
I have something to say.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Faith.
Okay. Hello, everyone, once again. Yesterday I was on social media, and there's this lady. She's a Ghanaian woman. She has this radio talk show in Ghana. So I don't follow the lady anyway. So there's this guy that I follows. The guy's name is, I think, Tunde Ednot. So Tunde
Okay.
Ednot was the one that posted it. So
Mm-hmm.
this lady, our job is to, like, during this Valentine, or somebody wants to celebrate the wife or the husband's birthday, Valentine, Father's Day, Mother's Day, stuff like that. They
Okay.
will reach out to the lady and tell the lady that, oh, please, I want you to wish my wife or my husband happy birthday or happy Valentine, and also do a surprise. I'm going to buy a gift and give to you so that you take it to my house to, like, surprise my wife. But first of all, you have to call. What she does is that she will call the person on radio live. Every other person will hear. So she now called this lady. Are you listening? She called this lady, and told the lady, "Oh, please, are you? Is a Ghana
I,
name? Let me just you. Are you Mrs. A?"
I
And she
ask
said,
her.
"Yes, I'm Mrs. A." She now
Mm-hmm.
said, "Oh, do you know? Are you expecting a gift from somebody? You understand?" He now said,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, the only person I'm expecting a gift from is Mr. B, and
Yeah.
Mr. B
Is
is
his
not."
boyfriend.
Yes. And she didn't know that the call she didn't even know that the lady was that
On air.
radio lady, that and is
Radio.
on live. Everybody's hearing what she's saying.
Ewo.
Well,
Asala don burst with that. Oh.
I think
Eh,
I had a story on that. And you know what? So embarrassing. It's
yeah.
really so embarrassing. I'm not saying like
So
Go ahead, Faith. Finish your.
Uh-huh. So at the end of the day, the lady now said, "I'm so so and so person. I'm Miss B." He now said, "Are you that popular radio broadcaster lady that normally come surprise people with gift and all that?" He now said, "Yes." He said, "But why didn't you tell me? Because I know you are on live." Oh, the lady now said, "Sorry to box your bubble. It's not the person that you are expecting to get you a gift. It's your husband that said we should send you a gift. They will decide to call you first to wish you happy Valentine." You understand? That was how
Right.
she screamed and she cut off the call. What I'm saying is that, most our ladies of nowadays, they're always after like, oh, material things. Oh, let me step up. Let me be like my friends. Let me be like my peer groups. Let me be like those that are on social media and all that. And at the end of the day, they start having extramarital affairs because why they want to step up, because why they want to have those gifts that they are seeing other people having. But you are forgetting that most of all these people that are getting these gifts on social media, a lot of them, they are celebrities. A lot of them are not even married, they are single. You understand? So you can't
Right.
compare you that is a married woman to those people that you see online, or
Right.
like what Mr. Samuel
I,
was saying
mhm.
about, we have different stages. We have boyfriend and girlfriend. We have courtship stage. Then we have marriage. Then, so you cannot compare you that is married to somebody that is boyfriend and girlfriend. You see somebody, you see a guy, he will surprise, he will just invite the girlfriend to an hotel. And when the girlfriend comes, the girlfriend will not see petals of flowers everywhere, red petals everywhere, and see money everywhere, see bouquet of money, see all those iPhone 14 Pro Max and different things. Then you that is a married woman, you will not be comparing yourself. Those people don't have responsibility. Your
I
husband
tell
has
you,
responsibility for you, has responsibility to take care of you, take
for
care
the
of your
children.
children. You understand? Pay the bills. So you should think of that. You should put all those things into consideration, that even if your husband comes on Valentine's Day and tell you, "My love, I just want to say thank you for everything.
Tell
Thank you
them, tell them,
for,
tell them.
for
Thank
taking
you.
care of our home. Thank you for everything." That is what I want. Me, I love appreciation. Oh, I love when my husband
Mm-hmm.
tells me, wakes up
But
in the morning and just tap me and say, "My love, do you know I love you? Thank you so much."
Mm.
I'm okay
I,
with that. I'm
I
not
tell
after all
you,
this
you do.
plenty gifts here and there.
You're doing. Okay,
Tell
let's
them,
go back.
tell them.
That that's but sometimes some of our men don't know how to appreciate us. Appreciate us is
I
sometimes
know that. I know
just,
some men. Yes.
yeah, some of them, they will see you, even if you do for them heaven and earth, they will not acknowledge that. Oh, thank you, my wife, like you just said, so we have that, those kind of people that no matter what you did for them, sometimes I used to tell my husband that sometimes you cook, you clean, you wash clothes, you do this, you do that, and sometimes it's just nice for that person to say, "I appreciate, thank you," because to
Yes.
do all this thing is strength. So appreciation, it matter in a relationship. It doesn't matter who. I like for someone to appreciate me, and the other way around. Nothing is wrong for your spouse to gift you, but
Yes,
what
nothing.
we are saying is, it's for you not to put so much pressure.
Pressure.
Social media, because, oh, this person husband bought her a car, so I want a car. If you
Mm.
cannot afford it, stop comparing relationship. Okay. On Valentine now, probably my husband will not even remember his Valentine, right? You understand? So, but I'm not gonna say, "Oh, you didn't tell me Happy Valentine's Day today,"
Mm.
or like this. If we are going out to go eat, so for us now, we just see it as it's every other day. So just because of society, they have put a date to it that you have to celebrate. It doesn't have to be. So one day people celebrate, but if your spouse doesn't celebrate with you, or they don't celebrate that holiday, you should not be upset. You should not be angry. Oh, I want iPhone. Which one? Pro Max, whatever, whatever.
Yes, April 14 Pro
And
Max.
we see now this generation now, they are becoming so demanding.
Or bone
so
straight. They want
needy.
bone straight.
Yeah, bone straight. There's nothing wrong if you can afford it. If your
Yes.
spouse can afford it or you can afford it yourself, nothing wrong looking good, nothing wrong doing things for yourself, right? But don't do it. You can't eat for 5 days because of
Sister
you want to
Rita,
buy iPhone.
Sister Rita, there's one again that is trending now that ladies do on social media. Do you know what they do? They gift their like this during this Valentine. And some of them they already broken their heart. They don't have relationship. They'll say, okay, I'm going to scatter. My mission is to scatter other people's relationship. Then the
Oh,
person will not go on social media,
mm-hmm.
set up everything herself. You understand? But
Mm-hmm.
yes, they
So it's
do
like
it.
they call them the pepper gang. They want to pepper.
Yes, they will gift themselves expensive things and they will not put it. In fact, they will even go to a hotel and set up everything and arrange a
Really?
guy. Yes, they will arrange a guy that will come and do it for them. They
Mm-hmm.
don't even, they might not even know that person from Adam, but they will
Wow.
just arrange that guy to come and help them. Then they will not put it on social media. And our women now, they will not start saying, oh, look at what this guy did for this young guy for that matter. And my husband,
Mm,
I've been with my husband for so many years. He
you didn't
cannot
do
do
this
this
for
one.
me.
You are not causing chaos in your marriage. There was no problem before. Now you on your own. You already decide to put those problems into your marriage. So they have so many single ladies that are doing. Although they'll give this during this Valentine, they will gift themselves to pepper other people because they don't have their own relationship.
That's a point right there. So, Abdul, so we're just gonna have a like just an open conversation. Um, you know, like for me personally, I don't compare my relationship to anyone. How my husband would treat me, it's different from how anybody else husband would treat them. So everybody relationship is different. So for us women, if for the when we start realizing we should stop comparing our relationship to others, I think it will be best for us. And every relationship has their own flaws. We have our ups, we have our down. Social media has been it's a good thing, but it has been a mess. You go on social media, you see somebody's husband is opening the door, or boyfriend, or stuff like that. You just like, I want my husband to do this or my boyfriend to do this for me. No. I know a family. This family, they've been married for quite some long for I think they got married at around the same period. And this girl, she's Nigerian. And she was at that time the husband was not working, so they were struggling together, doing things together as family. So all of a sudden this girl was like, oh, all the money that she came in into the marriage, all the money is finished. They already have two kids, okay? So my husband talked, everybody talked. She says no, she left this marriage, she doesn't want to be with this guy anymore. um the guy was so heartbroken, and everything. So she moved on, he moved on. So now this person now that I'm talking about, this guy, this lady, she's still single, right? As soon as she left, God just opened heaven with financial wealth for this guy. This guy is driving. There's no cars that the guy is living in the US now, right? He's driving all kind of fleet of cars. The kids are visiting the US back and forth. Now she wants to settle. Now she wants to, So sometimes it's just a little bit patient. Just be a little bit patient. Stop pushing. Oh, you need to make money. And especially us African, we are, look at this person. You need to go and make money. The people that are making money, do they have four heads? Do they have three heads? Go and make money. All this pressure. That is why most of the time, most of our men are doing things that they are not supposed to do. Now you see now people are doing ritual. People are doing the other one. People are doing all kind of sort of things because they want to, because society have make it, if you don't have money, you are a failure. If you are not doing well or you don't have fleet of cars, no, it should not be that way. Be content. So try to be patient. So for me, that's what I would say. Be patient. Be patient. It doesn't matter if na gari, if you guys are eating gari, drink gari together. If as you see that this person has ambition, this person is going to make it, grow with someone. Because guess what? If you don't grow, now all the successful men you see now, they already have somebody that have already grown with. So all you can be, you can be a, how they call this thing again, side chick. And so now people like, now that's like a job. People are not even ashamed of that side. Like, okay, I'm a side chick. They are not ashamed of it at all. So please, let's just be mindful. And I'll leave it to other panelists. So anyone have anything to say, then we can. Abdul, Samuel.
Yeah.
No, no. Okay, that's
Can you hear me?
yeah.
Okay. This is what I will say as we are moving to the week of Valentine. It's important that we understand that inflation
Samuel,
is everywhere.
Samuel, we can't hear you too well.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes, better.
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you now.
Thank you.
Okay, better. I want everyone listening to us, especially the younger ones, to understand. When I mean younger ones, I'm not talking about teenagers. I'm talking about young adults, probably about to marry or young couples. That is, there is inflation everywhere across the globe. There is pressure everywhere. So we need to be very considerate when relating to if I one of the gifts you can give your spouse or your partner this time is empathy. You try to understand what your spouse is going through. It's very important because Mrs. Faith was saying something the other time that she likes it when her husband wakes her up and appreciate her. So if it's appreciation you get from your spouse this time, let that lady with bouquet shout it out to your husband.
I think we lost Samuel. Okay, Abdul, go ahead. We
Sure.
lost you.
Scream whatever she wanna scream. Nothing is
Okay,
going
back.
to look big to you.
Mhm.
If you don't value what you get from your spouse, every other gift everybody get from their spouse will look big to you. In fact, will look bigger than what you have. But if
Mhm.
you appreciate what you have, so when someone is celebrating a car, celebrate your cake with joy. If someone is celebrating their cake, please celebrate that wristwatch with so much excitement. Celebrate that thank you, my dear, I love you. Because one thing, that lady getting a car will not receive the same thank you you are receiving. So it's important that you appreciate what you have and ensure that you manage your relationship well because we've seen a lot of relationship crash after Valentine. A lot. And majority of these are caused as a result of expectations not being met. Please just cut down your expectations this time. Don't put unnecessary pressure on your spouse and try to show some empathy so that by the time you get whatever you get, at least if you don't get anything, please appreciate the fact that you guys are alive. I think
Well,
it's very important.
that's a
Very
good one.
important. That's my word for everyone.
Wow, thank you so much, Samuel. That's very touching, and because we just talked about after Valentine, a lot of relationship go bad. Like they say, when you cook a soup, after a few days, if you dip your hand in the soup, it goes sour, right? So after Valentine now, a lot of breakups, a lot of this. Our grandparents, they didn't have Valentine, but they were fine. And
Yeah,
everybody
live their
agreed they didn't
life so
have
well.
Valentine.
Yes.
They
Yes.
were fine. Yes.
Yeah, they were
We didn't have
fine.
Valentine.
So I
Yes.
we um we have such a rich culture in Africa only if we can keep to our culture. But now in Africa, we are so westernized now. These days, like you'll be like, oh my god, like you don't see the true culture as much as it should be. So we don't want to lose out on that culture, because trust me, those these people, we call them Oyibo, white people, or any other thing. They, you can see an Hispanic people, right? They value their culture. The mom who cannot speak no English,
Yes,
right?
it's true.
But their kids can speak the language. The kids go to school and learn English there, right? So for us Africans, why can't we do the same? We have such a good culture. Our grandparents' time, they don't have Valentine, but they have love. You know what was love? Food, good food. My grandma can cook a butt out. When she cook like that, everybody sit down. We all have a good time. So I think that families, we should be coming more closer. Pray together, love one another. Let's do things more. Let's forget about what Western world has
Mm-hmm.
put, and this is Valentine, or
Mm.
this is Christmas, Mother's Day, they should buy me this. Father's Day, they should do
To buy
this.
me this and
We
all that.
should be thinking about, oh, honey, this is Valentine. Happy Valentine's Day. I thank God that we're able to see another Valentine's Day. Okay. Do we have any plans? Oh, perhaps let's go to the beach. Let's go walk around to, get that vibe, creates, that love again. Like, make you, that's what we should be thinking. Or, oh, let's take the kids to the park or something, if there's kids here. Or if there's no kids, you guys do the best that you guys can. If it's suya, do suya, sit down, or roast your fish, you guys sit down. That is Valentine. So please, for those of you that are watching, we don't want after Valentine now. You say, oh, they didn't go and rent a hotel. That money can be used. We can put that money into business. Me, I like business. So,
Of business too.
so sometimes they give something. I'll be like, oh, this is really nice. But in my, and later I'll be like, babe, you should have not just got this thing for me. You should have just we should have invested in this, or we should have done this like this. So I'm that type, because I'm looking like for my family to be growing. So when it gets to a certain time, even if that man wants to buy you private jet, you deserve it.
Yes.
If that man wants to even buy you even a Lamborghini or G-Wagon, you deserve it. Not like for my husband, not be you go tell person to do. Where a man get money, he know what to do.
To do.
But don't pressure him
For
to
the
do what
game, yes.
he doesn't have. If a man has money, trust me, any man will go fit carry him money go marry you. That person love you.
Of
Any
course.
man that will do things for you in a special way. Look at our sister now. I watch it in Arah, and I was so ashamed being an African woman, being a married woman. For you, for women that are married, that are having extramarital
Marital
affairs,
affairs. I'm telling you.
like you are hiding it. If you know you don't want to be married, walk away.
Mm-hmm.
It is wrong. It is a sin. It's disgrace to other women. It's really wrong. It's really wrong. So for me, I don't. But another day will come with that topic.
That
So
topic,
it's
yeah.
wrong. So I felt bad as an African woman getting to see my own African sister naming. Because if someone send me something, I'm not expecting anything from any man
Anybody.
to buy me anything.
Yes.
But my husband, right?
Yes.
I have brothers like Abdul say, oh, my sister sent you this. You understand? Or but like some certain gifts, you are not expecting it from that particular individual. You get? So
Mm-hmm.
now you went online now embarrassed, because it's a woman. It's for all of us, right?
Yes.
So please,
He embarrassed us.
yes, he embarrassed us. She was naming
Yes.
Abdul. She was naming people. She was like, oh, is
Oh,
that
yeah. My
the
goodness.
lady
When I
was like,
watched it, I was like,
on
what?
TV, on radio. So please, for women that are doing that, it is wrong. If you feel like you're tired in the marriage, you feel like you're not being loved, you want to be loved. There's a man for every woman, there's a woman for every man. But please stop embarrassing us. Because one, when they say this woman is a Nigerians say ashawo, Sierra Leone will say koro. Koro. If they say woman a koro na rare girl, with the vex, right? But if they tell a man that this man is a player, for them it's like a big thing. Like
Yes, to
it's
them, yeah.
natural. So society has make it okay for men to do stuff, but we as women, we are queens, we are princesses. We don't do that. If you know it's not working, you instead of you being somebody that you're not happy, leave that relationship and go be with who you want to be with. But don't be in a marriage you because of, oh, I just married this man because of financial security. It's wrong. Or I'm just with him because of what he's doing for me. It is wrong. So please don't do it. If you're doing it, think about it and just tell yourself you're doing something wrong, because you will want him to do that to you. So if he's doing it, it's okay. It's a man. It's a man. So, but I'll leave it. After you say something to.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Like I was saying earlier, it's really, really tough to be a female because of society, the media, publicizing gifts, you know, pressuring the men to buy gifts for the women, and the women expect to receive gifts. My advice to women is this: don't let materialistic things uh, uh, um, uh, uh, um, get to you. Value your husband. If the husband is a good person, or if you're, for men, if your wife is a good human being, they don't expect much. Just do your best. Don't expect big things. Like Rita says, in life, those big things will come. They will come, right? Just be loyal and don't expect too much. Don't push them. Don't make them go to debt, and try to buy things they cannot, normally buy. Just to satisfy the social media or friends or family members. Oh, see what my husband or see what my girlfriend got me. It's not necessary. You know, um, you know, value the person as a human being. Materialistic. It's not all it is. You get it, and you get that rush. The next day, you don't even care about it. Now you waste money. Now, if you pressure the man to buy you gifts, now you telling the man psychologically you don't really like the man, you like the gift, right? It's what he can give you. As a woman, same thing. If the man is pressuring you for gifts, that means the person don't value. They value the gift is what they gain from you, and
But
again, that's not what you want to be in. You want to value the person. You want to. The gift will come later. That gift is just for that moment. Let me pass it on to someone else to voice their part.
have some men though, Faith. We have some men. I don't know if I should call them lazy. We have some lazy husbands, or we have some lazy um
Lazy
spouse,
spouse.
right? No, no, for real. We have some men that they are very demanding. They act even worse than the women. We have them. We call them the teddy boys. We call them. I don't know how you people call it in Nigeria. Faith. The guys that they just want women to do stuff for them. How do they
Uh,
call them?
they don't they don't really have a
A
particular
name?
name that
That one.
they call them. They're
Yeah.
just lazy. Who
I
is
they
lazy?
call.
Who is lazy?
Okay, some men are lazy, Faith. We've talked about our sisters, we've given advice, but we have some men that are very lazy. They will have women that are working class women, and why they sit their ass at home, excuse my language, and they expect these women to do for them heaven and earth. Oh, I'm building my house in the village. You should help me do it. Oh, I want you to buy me this perfume, or I want you to buy me a Rolex watch. They have high taste. We have men are like that. We have a lot of men are like that. Okay, so for those men that are doing that, I'm sure you have sisters. You won't want someone to be using your sister that way as well. We have a lot of men that do that. They call them the teddy boys. They think they're cute. They know they're cute, and they know that women wants them. So now the sisters they have this thing called peer pressure. Then they'll start feeling bad. Oh, if I don't do it for him, he's going to leave you. Let him leave.
I
You
have a
lost.
name for them, though. I have a name for such men. I call them leech.
Yes, we have men are like that.
Mm.
Some men they just find women that are successful and they just
Yes.
click to them. So now,
Mm-hmm.
if you're not doing better, then they keep telling you, "I'm gonna go be with the other person." Go be with the other person.
And you know,
Okay.
do you know what some do, Sister Rita? Sorry to cut you
Mm.
short. Some of them, what they do is that they'll tell you, especially here in America, some
Yes.
of them, or LA to be precise, some of
Right.
them will tell you that, oh, do you know what will happen? Let me be in the house taking care of the kids while you go to
Yes.
work. Then at the end of the day, the lady will like, oh wow, I've never seen such a man like this. I want to take care of the house, cook the food, and take care of me and everything. My own is just to go out there and work. But you
Right.
don't know that that man is a leech. He's just there, just sucking you dry.
Yes.
And there are some things he might be doing without you knowing. He will
No,
just be, might be
a
building
lot of
houses
them, a
back
lot of
home.
them, while they are doing that, we've seen so many situations here that some of them will be building their whole house in
Yes,
Africa. Some of them have somebody that they actually love that they want to be with,
of
and after
course.
they have milked you for so many years, and then they
Mhm.
find out that, oh, you were snoring at night, you were not even that pretty,
Mm.
or like, oh, I don't want to be with you. So for some of our men that are doing that is totally wrong. It's totally wrong. Where are your conscience? A lot of men are teddy boys. They just sit and look for women that are going to do stuff. So
And they
please,
only have some of them. Even some of them are already married. They have kids in the
that's
house.
what I'm saying.
They have
But they
wives
don't
and all
care.
that.
We've seen so many situations
Mhm.
whereby people they are married and they've been living together, they have been doing things, there's no problem. I have seen situation whereby this woman will come back from work and this man have packed all his stuff and leave.
Yes.
Yes, and this man has packed all his stuff and leave. So it's both ways. We have some men that are how they call it again, the
Gold
word
digger.
gold diggers. No, um, sugar boy, teddy boys, and we have some
Sugar
women too that
boys.
are gold diggers. So it's both ways. So if you
Mhm.
fall into that category, please let's change. Africa, we have great culture, great values, and for me, I just see those values. That's like that's something someone should not even take from you. Let's
Yes.
be honest,
But
because we have
Sister Rita, there's one thing. Sorry, there's one thing that we didn't say. We know we have men that we need to appreciate them, but we have men. We said about some men that are lazy, but we've not said about some men that are stingy. They're called, like in Nigeria, we call them akagum. We call them
akago.
aradite. We
Okay,
call them super glue. They
super glue.
cannot release. They are always like this.
Okay.
They're always
Well,
like this.
well, for men that some people are just
So
stingy. The only thing that they feel like what they should give money is just for you to go to the store and buy food and come and cook. We
there's
have some
some don't even go to. They won't allow you go to the store. They'll go to the store themselves.
really.
Yes,
Oh,
some
I've never.
men.
Me,
Yes, Sister Rita, there are some men. They go to the store themselves. They will
I
go to
don't
the
think we
store.
have such men in Sierra Leone though.
They have in Nigeria.
Oh,
Because I just shared it now, so
I'm
I
not
know some of my
looking
people, they
for.
will be watching me now. Men, yes, Sister Rita, there are men that go
Do
to
we
the
have men like
store.
that in Sierra Leone? I've never heard
No, I
that.
never heard of that. No, I never heard of
Like
Sister
that.
for
Rita,
Sierra
there are
Leone, the women
men.
go to the markets
Uh-huh.
Oh,
only if the man is walking probably close to like a particular store. Probably the wife
Yeah.
will say, "Oh, can you get something on your way coming?" I do
Yeah.
that. Even in the USA, I'll tell them if I'm home, probably my husband is. I was like, "Can you stop and get some eggs or something?" you know.
Mhm.
But it's
Sister
to him,
Rita,
for him
this
to
one is not
like.
story. This one
That's
is
what
not.
I'm saying.
I'm not
So
going to
like,
like. I'm not going to
This is
mention
new.
names. I'm not going to mention names. But what I'm saying is, I've shared this my this
I
Facebook.
can
This
go.
I've shared it already, so I know there are some people listening to like. Let me see if she's going to mention names. I'm not going to mention names.
No,
But what
no,
I'm
mention,
saying,
don't
yeah.
mention it
But
here.
what I'm
We
saying
don't
in
talk about.
Nigeria, Sister Rita, we have
Mm-hmm.
men that goes to the store.
Mhm.
Really,
They know the price of everything. Yes,
really.
yes.
You know
And
what?
hmm,
Talk about it. Um, now my memory, like now I'm thinking about it.
That is
There's
too
one
funny.
to this Asian store, and this man, he's from Nigeria. Now talk about it. He was at the store, like buying all the meat. He knows all the size. Oh, I
hmm,
want this one. This one is Tozo. And me and
uh,
my husband were just looking at him like, like,
and you know
like,
the funny part, Sister Rita, do
ah,
you know there is one that I know? The man will come back from his job place in Nigeria. Then when I was in Nigeria, he will go to their pantry and check everything the way he arranged it. If anything miss before he leaves the house, he will be the one that would give the wife what they are going to eat for that day, the amount of rice, the amount
that's
of whatever thing.
slavery. What
I'm
about
Wow.
telling you. I'm telling you. And if anything, he will check the drink, he will check everything. And if he sees that anything is missing,
mm,
it's going to be a bumpy ride that day in that house.
really?
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
They
I
have
never
stingy men, oh, Sister
go
Rita.
for
They have
um,
stingy
Faith
men.
already talked about we have some men that are aka gum. We don't have that
Yes,
in Sierra Leone.
we
So
have in
aka
Nigeria.
gum, my Nigerian people, now they watch aka gum husbands or boyfriends. Make una stop all those
May they
behavior.
stop. That is
Make
why
una
they are the one pushing, some of them, they are the one pushing their wife to have all those extramarital affairs because
that's
they,
true.
they don't appreciate their wives. They don't give them anything. There are times the wife will tell
This,
you, oh, see, my hair is rough. He will tell you, carry it for 1 month again. I
but
still in it,
that
carry
when
it.
they are going out, they are giving girlfriends money.
Yes, they are
You
giving
know, there
girlfriend
was a
money.
movie that I watched. It's a Nigerian movie that I watched. I forgot the title. If I remember it, I'll post it. This man married a wife. Why he wants before he married the wife? While they were courting, like when they were dating, he was taking her out, doing all these nice things for her. As soon as she is married, he will tell her, "Oh, I'm only giving you 2,000 naira." But if he goes and buy food in a restaurant, he's spending 2,500 naira. So now you're giving her 2,000 naira for you. You guys already have two kids, so plus you, it's four. So I don't think it's fair. Now sometimes some women we know how to manage things. We will
Mm,
go to the store. How we get there, how we don't get there. Nobody even know. We will try to stretch the money out. So all we need is for our spouse to be more understanding.
mm,
And I've seen situations where by men, for a woman to go out of her marriage, though we have some women, no, they just like to go outside.
yes.
But for some men that are frustrating their wife, you are not seeing anything good in her. Like my husband would. There's the same. My husband will always say that one, if you go and get a girlfriend, right? If you want to see the girlfriend, are you bringing the girl to your house? No, you are taking the girl to a hotel.
Mm,
Okay, that's let's say in the US here, you want to get a good hotel, $150, hundred and something, Abby. Then you will go there, you will buy good time. You guys will have good time, and you order food.
mm,
So for useless waka don't cost you $500.
mm,
You will say that if I give my babe that $500, which is me,
mm,
hey, if ask my babe go take dress, go take do
mm.
shakara,
Yes, now.
that is what makes him happy. Most of the time, I say, chief, you are taking care of this. Like for him, he likes for his wife to come out looking the best. So, and I believe that should be every man thing. Your wife should always be the best. Not the drag position with your wife. I know. Now me go buy this. Oh, I should dress like this. I should this. I should that. No, 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 no. So please, we're about to draw the curtain, and we've talked about it. If anytime you want to be part of this program, you can send us a message on Daughters of Sierra Leone, or if you have any topic you want us to talk about, feel free on Daughters of Sierra Leone, or you can send on my personal Facebook, Rita Felleh, or you can send on PROIB blog on Bontu blog as well. So before we draw the curtain, I would love for Abdul, for you to say your final bye or for your final comments, and then we can leave.
Thank you. For me, Salon people, you man, I know social media don't change when I see what they transpire and at the state. Um, you know, let that hype they no make una change una values about when they see una man. Not every man get a more. You understand? If you man give you $2, $3, it get you something. Take another the efforts in account. You understand? And some man that they show them love differently, where you need it and they did it for you. Me na example, me not too very with it as a human being, but they show me love differently. They did it for you. Anytime you need me, I need it. Right? Not because I not buy you Benz or BMW means I not like you or I like you less. Right? Just stay to yourself. The person like you, really like you, they know. You need the one for you did it, what time tough, you did it. Not too big money, but you did it affection. He did it for you. Not let this media, this Western lifestyle change with culture. Value culture. Will somebody like the person, not to what you give. The person that will like you, they stick with you, they did it with you. They need change in culture, not only forgive money for showing love to you, but their affection towards you, they know for say that person they like you. And I value that them. Not value property. Property na naturally they don't left. You crave for something, you get an more eventually. When you don't get an what you do, you don't tire of. But that person they would like you always they deal with you. Value that person there. Understand? I dey pass am up to Rita.
Thank you, Abdul. Good always having you.
Thank you.
Um, it's always a pleasure having you here, and thank you so much for having you every Sunday.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
If you're not so party with Abdul, Abdul in Facebook, now Abdul Kamara. So now for go
Yes.
be party with him then on Facebook as
Bless
well.
her.
So Faith, Madam Faith Yusuf, my darling sister, words and whoever.
So, okay. What I would say is that to our ladies, please don't allow peer pressure to spoil the wonderful relationship that you have built for so many years with your spouse. And also social media, don't allow it to like put you under pressure or like force you to like go and put your husband or your fiancé under pressure. Okay, thank you so much for the opportunity that Starita gave to me to be on this platform. I'm not taking it for granted. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So Faith, if people want to follow you, your social media angles and
Okay, my social media handle is F&J Royal Fashion Design. I'm on Instagram.
okay. Well, thank you, Faith. Thank you, my baby sister, for
You're
always
welcome.
coming on board, and we really appreciate you today. And thank you so much. So for those of my viewers, Fatimata, J Boy, Augustine, and the whole team, I just want to use this time to thank each and every one of you for tuning in. We lost Samuel. Samuel left. And Samuel, I want to say thank you, Samuel. I'm not so sure for always taking your time. I know it's pretty late out there, but for always coming to be here with us. I want to thank Cindy for always giving us great design. I want to thank Alex Tio, Amadou for always making sure we have our link on time. And I want to thank each and every one of you for being here today. And my final words is now we don't just want after Valentine we break up. We Abdul have give advice, Faith have give advice. So please, for us to take those things seriously, don't expect too much. Whatever you have, be grateful, be hopeful. Okay. And till we meet again, I want to thank each and every one of you. If you don't follow me, go on my Facebook. My name is Rita Felleh Arah, and we have a lot of videos on YouTube. as well. So please go to our YouTube and watch for Table Talk with Rita, Felleh, Arah. So I want to thank PROIB Blog, Born to Blog, and Daughters of Sierra Leone. And I want to thank myself and I want to thank my family for letting me able to do this. Alex Theo, Christian, Christopher, and Mr. Hara himself. Till we meet again, happy Valentine's Day to each and every one of you. And
Same.
bye. By the way, Abdul,
Bye.
I love your color, your shirt.
Oh, oh,
And
thank you. Thank
uh,
you. Appreciate that. Thank you.
thank you so much. Faith, you know you are a designer. You're always looking more.
Thank you, sis.
Valentine's Day. Would I go
Thank
to not go to us money for go give gift to you know if you get now for do and big. If you don't get now for left and
you.
day. And
Yes, so
for una wey dey celebrate una birthday today or anniversary, I just want to thank God for each and every one of you. My cousin today, my cousin's birthday, Ibrahim Babatunde Sise,
oh,
that owns Satellite Newspaper. I want to wish him happy
birthday.
birthday. And I just want to thank God for him. He's been a blessing. He's been that big brother to me. So I just want to wish him a happy birthday. If you're celebrating any anniversary, anything you're celebrating, I just want to celebrate with you as well. Thank you. Till we meet again.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye
Abdul,
bye. Bye
Bye.
bye.
you, Faith, thank you
Bye.
so much.
Oh.
Samuel, thank you so much. But I know you have to sleep. You have to work tomorrow. All right,
Mm.
bye, guys.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.